welcome to your 5 moves in 5 minutes workout video. All you need for this one is your mat, and when you're ready, we're gonna get into that breakdown. All right, let's start with move number 1. It is all the way down the mat. Come on down with me. We're gonna go ahead and extend one leg onto the mat. Your other hand is going to reach behind your head, and then we're gonna lift that opposite arm all the way up to meet that leg. We're gonna lift and lower. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to move number 2, let's take it down onto the elbow. We're gonna reach one leg out to the side, top arm reaches overhead. We're gonna lift the arm to the leg, and we're gonna get into the obliques, the side of our waist. Now for this one, a couple of things to think about. You wanna make sure those shoulders stay pressed down, your hips stay forward, and that leg stays parallel. Let's lift just for 4, 3, 2, and final 1. For move number 3, let's come on over to hands and knees. We're gonna bring one leg all the way back. We're gonna bring that leg then to the side and then reach it back to the start. So you're taking that leg right up to the side of your hip and then pressing it behind. So for this one, you wanna try to isolate this movement. So yes, the leg is moving, but try not to move too much in those hips, and you wanna keep your weight into that outside hand. Let's do 3 more. Breathing out as that leg goes to the side. And last 1. Okay, for move number 4, let's drop it down to our supporting elbow. Let's bring that leg back to the side. It is down on the mat, and then we'll lift it up to hip height. So again, you want to shift your weight into that outside hand, so we're not leaning into that supporting leg. Our weight is equal. And that's going to make sure that we really get that side seat and we don't start to sink into that supporting leg. You're going to have to use this core for this one, but you can do it. Let's do 2 more here to finish. Last 2 and last 1. Okay, here we are for our last move. We're going to come on down onto both elbows. You're going to reach those legs back. You're going to try to keep that seat down, but for modified, if you need to, you're going to bring those knees to the mat. You're going to tap one hip down, and then you're going to bring the other hip down. So getting right into that waist. We're feeling that whole core work as we tap from one hip to the other. You're also going to want to make sure that neck stays long, so you're looking at the very front edge of that mat. Keeping that core working. Last 2, last 1. Okay, here we are for a full 5-minute workout. Come on down to the mat. Let's get into it. Bringing one leg out, taking your hands behind your head, reaching the opposite arm to opposite leg, curling it straight up and pressing the navel down into the mat as you lift. Also looking towards that leg, targeting that core, but we're also getting into those legs, warming up that lower half as well as the upper body. Full body workout here in just 5 minutes. Here we are for 2 and 1. Coming onto the side of our hips. Same leg is going to extend out, this time just to the side. And we're going to lift, same arm to leg. You're still getting that core, but really we're focusing on those obliques. And we're also starting to really get into the side of our seat. So we're hitting those glutes as well. Ooh, those shoulders are pressing down as that arm pushes to the leg. So you're feeling some resistance at the top. Oh yeah, oh, I'm feeling it. Burning it out here just for 4, for 3, for 2. Let's stay in that seat. Just come on around to hands and knees, bringing that leg up. You're gonna press that leg to the side and then push it back. Try to keep your leg at the same height as it travels to the side and travels back to the start. Ooh. Now try to keep that neck long so you're looking at the very front edge of that mat. So important to make sure that lower back stays supported. Oh yeah, you have to use that core to make this happen. 2 more. And on this last one, keep it to the side, just drop it to your elbow. Tap this leg down and then lift. Again, you want to make sure that weight is really into that outside hand so we're not leaning into that supporting leg. Your gaze is forward. We are burning it out for that side seat through that core. Let's go for 4. Make sure you stay with that breath. Don't hold on to it. You want to let it go as that leg lifts. And last one, drop it to those knees, drop it to your elbows, tap those legs back. We're gonna tap one hip down and then the other. On one side to the other with lots of control here. Let's stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna press back into a child's pose. Find that stretch, roll it up, swing those legs around. Come with me onto the mat. Let's take it with the other leg, extend it down. Opposite hand reaches overhead, and let's lift and lower. You're getting that other leg, getting right into it. So you're nodding your chin down towards your chest. On this one, you're looking right towards that leg. Try not to look to the ceiling. You're gonna put a lot of strain in that neck. You do that. Try to avoid that extra strain in our neck. We want to feel it instead in our core. Melt the abdomen down into the mat. Last 2 and 1. Come on up. Dropping just to the elbow. Same leg is going to extend and arm is going to lift overhead. So make sure this leg is really to the side. Those hips are forward and you're feeling that waist just fire up with that leg lift. Arm and leg meet to the side. Connecting for a moment at the top. Ooh. Oh yeah, this one's so good. It really starts to fire everything up. Full body exercise for sure. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Coming up onto hands and knees. Pressing this leg to the back. Bring your weight that outside hand. Bring this leg to the side and then push it behind. You have to try not to rock. Right, and if you need to, you can always come down onto those elbows if those wrists are feeling a little sensitive. Totally fine to keep that knee slightly bent as well, especially if the back of your leg is feeling a little tight. So you're taking those modifications where you need to. Listen to your body. Let's go for 2, and then tap it to your elbow. Drop this leg down, and then all the way up, reach this leg through the skate, through the screen. So you're thinking more about length rather than height. Reach, reach, reach on the leg up. Lifting the leg with those shoulders, they're gonna stay down. So you're really working inside out from that core. That work radiates through the leg, through those toes for 2 and 1. Now drop it down onto those knees and elbows. Tap those legs back and bring one hip down and then the other. Modified for this one, you can always do this on those knees. We're finishing it strong here. Stay with me. Breathe it out. Last 4, 3, 2, and we did it. So good. Find that stretch and roll it on up. Maybe around the center. Bring those legs to a comfortable position. They can be crossed. They can be open, whatever feels good for you. Let's roll those shoulders down, bring those palms together. Last full breaths to finish. Inhale and exhale. Palms together over your heart. Inhale and exhale. And final big deep breath in and exhale. Let it go. Give yourself a big round of applause. You made it. Keep on stretching. I'll see you next time. Bye.